Looking to buy a property in Ocean City, Maryland? What are the geographical locations and terms that you should be aware of that may ultimately help you determine the perfect spot for you when it comes to a second home or vacation home purchase? Well, we're 10 miles of beach from north to south, bordered by Delaware to the north and Assateague Island to the south of us. And in those 10 miles of beach, we also are about a half a mile to 3/4 of a mile wide at its absolute widest. So we are truly a barrier island. But when searching for properties in the greater Ocean City area, there are a couple key terms that you're going to want to look for and/or categories that properties are labeled as. Number one is the oceanfront. When people think of Ocean City, they think of oceanfront property, days spent on the beaches. And what that really means is an oceanfront property is a building and or structure that sits directly on the ocean, just behind the dune line. So you're going to be having unobstructed views up and down the beach of the Atlantic Ocean. That is what we would consider oceanfront. Now, you might see some properties referred to as indirect or indirect view. And typically what that is an oceanfront building, but the unit itself is going to be on the side. So your views may be looking to the north or to the south, and you might have to kind of go out on your balcony and turn your head a little bit to see up and down the beach and or up and down the street with the ocean off in the distance. Still a great location, but your views are not going to be that of what you would find on direct oceanfront. Staying on the ocean side or ocean block, you find anything that is east of Coastal Highway. So Coastal Highway is the main road that runs up and down the middle of our barrier island. So anything located to the east of Coastal Highway, but not on the oceanfront, is going to be considered ocean block or ocean side. These are great opportunities or great locations because it's a very easy walk to get to the beach. You don't have to cross any major streets or go to a red light to try to cross the street. It's just a very easy, convenient access to the ocean, while at the same time, depending on the floor of an ocean block property, you're gonna have some exceptional views of both the ocean and quite possibly the bay. Now, when we move across Coastal Highway to the west, any properties that are on the west side of Coastal Highway, but not actually touching any kind of water, would be referred to as Bayside or Bayside Interior. On that side, we see a lot of condominiums, we see single family homes, we see a fair amount of townhomes. The nice thing here is, once again, you've got very easy access to any part of Ocean City, but you're probably not going to have quite the views, and you're certainly not going to have water at your back door. The final piece I want to touch on is Bayside Waterfront. So many people refer to it as Bayside Waterfront, and that is anything west of Coastal Highway that is touching some sort of water. It could be a canal frontage, it could be a natural shoreline, it could be creek, it could be direct bayfront. And that's what we refer to as in the realtor community as Bayside Waterfront. So those are some of the areas that I wanted to share with you that when you're searching for property in Ocean City, you might see some of these terms, and hopefully that gives you a little bit better idea as to where that property with that term might be located. Hope this is helpful. If you like this video, please subscribe here below, like it, give us a thumbs up, and we'll continue to give you some more content.